That one, you derped.
Going to the next one, Old Farts 5-2, the not OSHA compliant cave. Higsby, how about you do Guardian 3847 and Evil Pop-Tart, you'll do the Dementio's big fan.
Okay.
Is there a B objective for this Let's Play?
Our ultimate goal is to win Minecraft, which we were told is done by defeating the dragon at the end. Still don't know what it means, but that's the goal.
For the time to make me a cryptic riddle. When rods of fire turn to dust, combine with pearl, and then you must follow the eye, for it is the key. Open the gateway, and then you will see. Dun dun dun
Able to make sense out of that riddle, Evil Pop-Tart?
Huh?
Able to make sense out of that riddle? I don't get it at all. Rods of fire?
So you need rods of fire, and whenever they get turned to dust, I combine that with a pearl, and then it makes an eye, which I don't know how that works, and then I have to follow the eye for a key, and the key opens the gateway, and then I get to see something.
The answer is fried chicken.
Kung Pao chicken.
Okay. Next one comes from the Minecraft Old Farts 5-3. Powed our old pad. And before we get to the comment, no one in the comment section got this. I wanted to ask you two if you get it. Powed our old pad. Anybody know why I titled the video that?
Well,
Powed our old pad.
Powder.
P-O-O-P.
Wow. Oh.
People eat our patties.
Oh, I love that. I used to watch SpongeBob so much.
Okay. Ryan, he goes, 8 minutes, 14 seconds. Break your window and jump out into the ocean. Just another day for Evil Pop-Tart.
Nice.
I love our cliffside base.
Oh.
But yeah, Evil Pop-Tart, you're just like, I don't feel like actually walking out to the or to the ladder. You know, that's like 10 steps away, so I'm going to break through the window.
Did I break my own window the first time on that one? I think I set up a window there, and I was like, oh, why did I do that? I just broke it and jumped out. Screw windows. I don't need those.
Alright, next one. This is the same video. The game Nubs, he has a very good observation, the one that's been echoed many times before. This texture pack is making my eyes bleed.
A horrible texture. Everybody hated it.
That's funny.
Okay. All right. Next comment comes from the Super Paper Mario Sammer Kingdom stream. Spider Blaze 901. He has his 3 strikes for the Xbox One. Evil Pop-Tart, since you were the one who gave the Xbox One rants, why don't you go ahead and do this comment?
Okay, my 3 strikes for the Xbox One. Number 1, the name sucks. Xbox 720 sounded cooler. After all, it's Xbox 360. You have to download the game to a hard drive. What if I lost that drive? I'd be screwed, and I'm pretty sure I will lose that one. That one hard drive. Well, I'm not too sure about that. It's like, I don't know. It doesn't have an interchangeable hard drive. It's built into the machine, so it's not like, I don't think it's going to be like the 360, where it's detachable.
So the game's definitely not like tied to your account. So say you did lose your hard drive, like, you know, like a Steam account. Like, you don't think they just maybe let you like download it or maybe reinstall it if you had the disc? No, definitely not.
No, it's from what I hear, it is going to be linked to your account first of all. And if it's downloaded to the hard drive, it may register something on Xbox Live saying, "Hey, I bought this game." Then maybe I could download it. No clue. Nothing's been revealed like that. We don't know how the cloud system's going to work for the Xbox One.
1 week until everything is answered.
Indeed. It's actually, 6 days? June 10th?
Yeah. So
E3.
Yep, E3. So I did look at the layout, though, for E3. E3 is going to be very impressive, so
should be good.
It'll be interesting. Everybody's basically... Look, from what I've been reading all over the internet, E3 is the hinge point, whether it's a yay or nay. And if they don't like what they're going to hear, they're going to dump it like a can of bricks, man.
I really wish I was in this stream, as I would have loved to have had this conversation with you during that, because I agree with a lot of your points. And basically what it comes down to is I don't think that E3 can fix all of the problems that they've already introduced. Because, I mean, all those people out there saying, wait till E3, all the things you've listed, I mean, those things aren't just going to go away. And those things already make me never even want to consider ever getting an Xbox One.
Unfortunately, like I said in the video, I refer to them as sheep, but people are just going to buy it just because.
Yeah, that's a shame.
They're just they don't. I do agree with some of the posts you've been saying with everybody complaining about it. I mean, we are kind of as gamers as a whole, we are kind of a bit picky. But in the end, people are still going to buy it. They're still going to play it, and some people do have valid points. I mean, I have an internet connection most of the time, even if it only does check in maybe once every 24 hours. I don't care. Personally, right now, I don't care what features it has. I'm not paying for Xbox Live. That's just it. I've paid for Xbox Live far too long. They've bled me dry of my money. I barely used it. I don't want to pay for an internet service I'm already paying for. I'm sick of that. I pay my internet bill, especially if I get Google Fiber or if I move somewhere where it has Google Fiber. Austin, Texas. So I mean, if I'm paying, even Roadrunner's best plan, you're paying like $95 a month or so, close to like maybe $100. If I'm paying $100 a month for internet, why the friggin' hell would I pay another $50 for a year subscription to an internet service that I already have? Whatever. Not gonna get into the rant mode, but
yeah, I think we've had this conversation.
Yeah, I think we've had the rant before. I was about to cut you off because you still have to say part 3.
I wonder what the bell curve on that looks like. But anyway.
The Kinect goes all Big Brother on you. It watches your every move in your own freaking house.
That's why I would never get it. Like, first of all, I think the Kinect is stupid. I don't want to have to, yell Xbox on to, turn it on. I have fingers so I can press buttons, and that's what I want to use them for. The voice stuff it seems so stupid to me. Xbox on. Xbox, start my game. Xbox. Evil Pop-Tart did it best, so I'm not going to get into it. We should just move on before we spend another hour on this.
Yes. Alright, our next one comes from the Super Paper Mario Sammer stream. This one actually starts off with you, Higsby, and then I'll do Yankee Gal 13.
Okay. Haha, this was great! Of course, referring to the stream. Sorry that I could not join you guys, although I ended up having an amazing weekend at Anime Canada. I ended up street passing over 700 people with my 3DS. You gotta complete those puzzles and beat Find Me 2 for the nth time. And Evil Pop-Tart's rant was great. I'm really interested in seeing just how low the Xbox One will go.
Do you have a theme that goes on when you bring your 3DS places? Like when I go to competitions, or go to the college, I tend to have a theme with who passes me when I bring my 3DS to competitions. I plan to bring mine when I go to Atlanta in March.
Now, I never ended up replying to this comment because I wasn't entirely sure what it was trying to ask. So I'm sorry, but I'm not 100% sure. What do you mean by a theme when I go to places? I wasn't entirely...
Do you go to a fighting game competition and everybody on their Street Pass message says, "Hi, I like playing blah blah blah," or "Hi, I kick ass in Street Fighter," or something like that?
Oh, so you think they were talking about the message? Because of course, when I went to Anime Canada, a lot of people would be like, "Yay, Anime Canada 2013!" But if that's what you mean by theme, the message, then I actually didn't think to change it before I went, although after I saw the people had changed ones, I'm like, maybe I should, but I never ended up getting around to it. But maybe next year I will, if that was your question.
Yeah, I'll admit I actually included this because I didn't understand it either, but actually saying it in a stupid voice made me understand your message, so...
But if that is what you meant by theme, then yeah. So. Cool.
This is why I have a comment snob and why there are English teachers. Don't mean to pick on anyone specific, but...
What happens if you have, multiple things? Would, your comment snob explode? Capital letters, too much punctuation! You need a new computer.
Oh, that's funny. Our next one, comment hidden, all capital letters, Old Fart 6-1, the Diamond and Clay mission, 34 seconds, all hail the Old Farts!
Where's my oatmeal?
It's funny, if you actually watch the video, go to the next image, the reason why that comment was posted is because the video kind of did this in the beginning when I was giving an introductory message. I didn't want a black screen, so I'm like, well, I'm just going to make something, and I made it a swirl, and I didn't mean it for it to be hypnotizing, but it was. So you are very, very sleepy.
You are
Soon.
very sleepy. Look into my
Soon.
eyes.
Soon you'll wake up in a dream world where you see jungles on fire and witches' huts being blown up.
You will think nothing of this. It is normal behavior.
Alright, our next one, which comes from Minecraft Old Fart 6.2, Spawning on Woodshine, where we have Zerberus Yoshi Y7. I'll actually let both you, Higsby and Evil Pop-Tart, take care of these ones.
What kind of computer does Evil Pop-Tart have?
I have a Gateway FX with a Q6600 with 3 gig of RAM and an NVIDIA GeForce 450, and which my laptop, which for this episode I was using an Acer Aspire, which has 4 gig and also has an NVIDIA 630M. Plan on upgrading desktop PC soon. Yes, that's my current specs. And when I say Q6600, that's the quad core, and it's one of the most overclockable quad cores. I mean, if I had proper cooling, I could overclock the crap out of this thing to like i5 speeds, i7 speeds, if I wanted to. This computer I bought from Gateway, it was getting phased out. Gateway no longer makes gaming computers as much. They still make certain computers, but this one was on sale at the time, and it's been, 3 years old? It's 3 years old now. Close to it. 2 or 3 years old. I already upgraded the video card, and it came with, oh god, I don't even remember what it came with. It came with some crappy video card. I used it for like 2 days, and I got a new one. But anyway, yeah, so.
Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This is the Old Fart 6.3. Ding dong, the witch's hut is dead. Ryan50 Ryan, who's been doing really good on... Wow. I try not to pick anyone specifically. I try to pick by comment content, but he's doing a good job. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars ago, Evil Pop-Tart gave all his money to Time Warner Cable.
I want to throw money at Google Fiber and flip off TMC, shoot Comcast, and nuke every damn cable monopoly in this crappy country of a lousy corporate greed. Snort.
And then it will look like World 6 of Yoshi's Island. No.
Yeah, pretty much. If basically that comment runs off of, I want Google Fiber, screw these monopolies. Either that or I'm moving to frickin' Europe. Or Canada.
Yeah, and
I hear Canadian internet's not
No,
either.
do not think that cable or anything is better up here. Everything is basically dominated by Bell and Rogers, and they work together to make sure that your prices are higher than anywhere else ever. So don't think that it is any better up here. Canada is not the daisies and everyone smiling and saying thank you and like saying sorry and it's okay when you get hit by a car. It's not like that. Don't let anyone tell you.
Okay, it's official. I'm moving to the UK. Either that or I'm moving to Austin, Texas soon.
But no, United States, for those of you who are living in Europe and getting like super fast internets, basically there's usually a company that sells something like DSL and a company that sells cable, and they're both outrageously expensive, and yeah. I have Charter, and they're I don't have as many troubles with Charter as I do with what a whole lot of other people complain about, but that might be because I'm not paying for the bill, maybe? Anyway, the next one also comes from the Minecraft Old Fart 6.3. Ding dong, the witch's hut is dead, where Mudkip662. Higsby, take this one.
No! Don't kill Jerry!
No, Jerry! Jerry!
Seinfeld! No.
It's funny, I think the show we were talking about was Home Improvement. I just thought the comment was really funny in that context, because like that video starts and it's like, do you remember Home Improvement? Alright, next one comes from Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 319. Goonies Peck, the Ruby Star 99 goes, wow, Yoshi's Island sure loves to make fat enemy variations.
You just sounded like Oz, or is it? It's not Ozzy. It's what the hell the Muppet's name that goes waka waka? I don't remember his damn name. Fonzie. That's what it is. Fonzie. You just sounded like Fonzie.
Okay. But have either of you noticed, this is something that sometimes I casually notice but don't think about too much, but there's a lot of like this type of enemy and then a fat type of the enemy. Like there's a shy guy and a fat shy guy, a goonie and a fat goonie.
Yoshi's Island is trying to appeal to everyone.
Alright, our next one comes from Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 320, Rickshaw to the Moon, where we have Darth Mohawk 1. That is an awesome username in Wow Yoshi. I'll do the Wow Yoshi comment. Evil Pop-Tart, Darth Mohawk 1.
I wonder how long Raphael spent in space before he came crashing down in J Jungle. My guess? Cooperatively, not long, as he has a family when we see him next.
The midway point is a bit back, but you still have all the collectibles by then. The train section is the last 7 coin/1 flower. Miles failed. What a surprise. One difference from the SNES version. I think SNES doesn't auto-move Yoshi to the top of the moon at all. I think this was changed for GBA so you can clearly see the Raphael constellation on the smaller GBA screen. Koopa Kingdom is an alternate dimension of Yoshi's Island, if we take things literally. Mario logic, everyone.
That's interesting, though. I really love kind of like knowing the differences between the Game Boy Advance versions and like their counterparts. That's really neat.
Yeah. I've very limitedly played the SNES version. I think I've only played like the first 2 levels, so I didn't know that.
Cool.
Next comment, Mario Gives Up 2, Part 22, The Death Heathen. Sapphire Crook, he goes, I really love the sawdust falling under the giant saw. Such a nice detail. Really shows how hardcore the emo tree truly is. That saw blade was huge in that level.
Alrighty then.
But it's funny because that level was a tree level, and I made an offhand comment in that tree level, oh god, I'm in a tree level, don't think about tree puns, oh gosh. Ironic cognition, and guess what that caused? Oh, where do we begin? People need to stop barking up all these pineful tree puns.
Professor Oak?
Miles, the tree didn't consume the saw blades. It's an emo tree, so it's cutting. In fact, it's a very, very emo to use actual working saw blades.
Careful, Miles. The tree has coffee in it. You know how coffee is in video games. In fact, Luigi drinks it in the cutscenes in the Superstar Saga. About the tree puns, I don't have too many good tree jokes. I guess I need to get the coffee out of the tree.
Tree puns, go! Your comment is stupid if it doesn't have one. If so, you can't tree pun, just leave.
So if you... So you're the roots of these puns.
I have to. I want to do that one, because that was a good one. I have to ash. Was that all necessary?
Yeah, it's funny because this actually isn't the stop of it. I took this picture and then there's at least 4 or 5 more of these comments. So just saying tree puns. Now let's read what you guys have to say is going to have lots of tree puns. I should have left it or leafed it where it was, but it's all my fault. Holy moly, has this been a long? Let's read what you guys have to say. It's probably been split up and everybody's on YouTube's like, yeah, I'm watching part B. What are you talking about, Milesluigi?
It's a new record!
That's a new record for Let's Read What You Guys Have to Say. I have to admit, though, we do get a lot of good conversation about it, and I always like thinking of Let's Read What You Guys Have to Say as almost like meta Let's Play discussion, because it's like, we want to learn more about you guys. Well, here you go. Who knows, maybe next time Higsby will have a more awesome story than the pizza story.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens. There needs to be a good reason for it, too. Can't use a good story for just anything. It'd be like a
Welcome
special
back
occasion.
to Let's Play Super Mario Brothers. Higsby, well, there was this one time where I was playing with uranium in science class and I got flushed down the toilet.
Well, there was this one good fight in math class once where this girl pushed this guy all the way across the room and he like fell into all these desks and they just got shoved out of the way, although a fight story is one of those things you kind of have to be there to see the people getting shoved around. You can't really tell a good fight story. But yeah. People getting beat up in math class. Pretty good.
So we'll see what turmoil and trouble the next set of YouTube comments has for us. For until then, this has been Milesluigi.
And this has been the Evil Pop-Tart.
And Higsby.
Yep. See you all next time.
39 minutes.